What's up everyone, Emerald here from Emerald's Daily Carry, and today we've got a roundup of our top 10 favorite gear of 2024. We're gonna cover bags, travel gear, home goods, tech, and desk accessories that have made an impact in my daily life. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we like to talk about backpacks, sling bags, and everything in between because we believe that everything in life is between you and the perfect bag. This list is a combination of new products that have come out this year, new products that are just new to me, maybe things that you haven't heard of yet, but what they all have in common is that we haven't talked about them in any detail on this channel yet. But before we continue, you know the drill. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you smash that notification bell so that you don't miss any more Emerald's Daily Carry goodness. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so this list is in no particular order. I'm just gonna try to group them into like-minded things, starting out with accessories. And this, my friends, is the Evergoods Cap 0.5. I'm sure you've already heard about it. Maybe you don't know how to use it. I have loved using this pouch this past year. I loved it so much, actually, that I bought a second one, and I might buy a third. I do think that they're maybe a little bit overpriced for what they are. I think that if you were to get the regular nylon version, it's about $44, and the X-Pack is about $55. So they are not cheap by any means, but let me show you what I really love about them. Wha-bam! I just love that they open flat and that I can see everything, and there isn't any part of this that is not being utilized for space. I have a lot of stuff in this toiletry bag, and I'm gonna show you just how big it is. I have my toothbrush. There's its little head. Boop. If I carried a normal toothbrush, I can definitely even save more space. I got some tweezers. We got some nail clippers. We have 3 hair clips. I have a little baby Vaseline bottle. You can buy something even smaller than that. I just thought that the Vaseline bottle was really cute. I use it for lip balm. I have an entire full-sized razor in here. I can definitely buy a smaller razor to even fit more stuff in here. I have a travel-sized toothpaste. This is a full travel-sized toothpaste. If I was on like trip number 4 and this was half empty, I could fit more stuff in this bag. I have my deodorant glue stick. If you want to not carry your entire deodorant, you can melt it down in the microwave and then pour it into a vessel. And as long as it's got that twist functionality, you're gonna be able to use it as deodorant. So that's just what I did with the glue stick, because it's a little bit smaller than even the travel-sized deodorants. And all the travel-sized deodorants that I found have aluminum in it, and I just didn't want an anti-perspirant, I wanted deodorant. So there you go, I made my own. I've already talked about these on the channel, but these Matador flat pack little bottles are super awesome. This is my special shampoo that I bring. And then in this pocket is my skincare routine. I have an oil-based cleanser, a water-based foam cleanser, a toner. This is just some moisturizer. And I have my hydration oil serum that I put on when I go to bed. And then I also carry a sunscreen little stick thing, but that's in my purse sling thing and not in this toiletry bag, but it definitely could fit in here. But also to say, like, this is everything that I would ever need to travel anywhere. Most places that I go to, they're gonna have soap, they're gonna have lotion. I'm only bringing this shampoo because it's special and I can't buy this normally at the store. Everything else, just normal stuff. It's mostly just about how you pack this bag out. The fact that I can fit all of this and it fits in this tiny little bag is awesome to me. It means that I don't have to bring as big of a bag. It means that I can fit this anywhere. The Cap 0.5 is on this list this year because it's been really fun to be able to rethink about the way that I pack and try to fit everything in this case and see if I could do it. And I definitely can, it's definitely doable. You're gonna have to have a pretty dialed in kit in order to have it fit in this bag. But I think that if you can, it's going to really open the doors for you as far as like feeling so free when you are traveling. The second thing on my list is actually these bottles from Muji. I don't know why, but nobody in America makes 0.5 liter bottles. They kind of have eye drop openings on them, so it means that you can squeeze out liquids like this, like 1 drop at a time. They also have little sprays. They also have little tiny containers for creams. Like these Muji containers are so good. They did not come out in 2024, but I discovered it while I was trying to make this kit work because I have such an extensive quote unquote skincare routine that has so many pieces to it. These are awesome. They are worth every dollar. They're not even that expensive. I think that I bought like a pack of 8 of them for $5. So you are gonna have to pay for international shipping. So I would suggest like bulk buying these or adding a couple other things to your cart so you can try to get that free shipping from Muji. But these are definitely totally worth it. Muji plastic containers, number 2. Hello, this is a new angle, but this is the desk. This is my office where I spend a lot of time editing myself and listening to myself talk. But when I'm not doing that, I'm definitely typing, which brings me to my 3rd item of the year, which is this keyboard, the Wabkey Rainy 75. This is the Pro model, which is $130. It includes a larger battery and RGB lights. You can buy the regular version for I think $100. So it's definitely a really, really good purchase if you just want a plug and play solution that out of the gate sounds pretty decent. It's an all aluminum body. The build quality is really good, has a lot of heft to it. So when you pick this up, you could probably like use this as a weapon if you ever get a burglar or something. Let's do a sound test really quick, just so that you guys can hear what it sounds like out of the box. So yeah, that was the sound test. It's pretty nice, like especially if you consider the price. I think that you really can't go wrong with this purchase if you are into mechanical keyboards, or if you just want to dip your toe in it, or you just want to upgrade your keyboard because you do type a lot because you're sitting at a desk. Like this is a really nice option that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. There's a couple of models on Amazon, but you can also buy them directly on the Wabkey website. Their shipping might take a little bit longer there, but definitely a super high recommend for me. And number 4 on our list is gonna be the thing that's right next to the keyboard, which is this portable monitor. I bought it earlier this year. It is way too expensive for what it is. I think that it retails for about $400. So it's really not for anyone who doesn't need it to be color accurate and, kind of a gaming monitor and very portable and thin. Like this is kind of the highest end of portable monitors that you can buy at this point. What I really like about it is that it's been able to allow me to do actual editing work outside of this setup. If you are in the market for like, I want the best of the best that there is, this is it. When I'm not using it in a travel sense, I do use it as a secondary display. When I have my PC on, I like having my game run on the ultra wide, and then I have like Discord or my music playing on the secondary monitor, and that's been really helpful. When I'm editing, I use this monitor specifically for referencing script material, or if I'm researching something, again, music, Discord, things like that. So it's just been nice to have 2 monitors when I need it. It has USB-C and HDMI output, so you're gonna be good with pretty much everything. But yeah, the Asus 16-inch monitor, man, like $400, if you can swing it, it's a really nice one. And number 5 on this list is gonna be the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Man, I was so hesitant to buy this because it was so expensive. Like to get the creator kit is about $600, $700. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if that's gonna be worth it, blah, blah, blah. I've used this to get most of the B-roll content that you've been seeing for the past like 2 months. And it's really like worked like a champ. There's a couple of specific instances where this might not be the best option, but if you're just trying to do run and gun stuff or you need to get quick B-roll, I think this is more than adequate. The mic that it comes with auto syncs to this device, so you're not gonna have any issues with that. The gimbal on it is gonna be a lot better than your iPhone. It shoots in log. The file format is very easy to edit. Like there's so many great things to love about this. Like literally the only thing I don't like is that this specific gimbal is very delicate and you have to be careful with like not messing it up. I have a separate case that I put it in for that. But other than that, like this is a really solid camera. I've whipped this out in like public places where there's a bunch of people around trying to get B-roll of backpacks and looking like a weirdo. And nobody looks at me weird versus if I had a phone and I tried to do the exact same thing. I feel like that there's just so much negative connotation with getting phone footage. Nobody knows what this is. I fly under the radar. Like I shoot stuff in the airport, I shoot stuff, you know, at train stations and everything. This has been really awesome. I'll probably do a full review of this, but this is a highly recommend if you are a creator or you're just trying to get some vloggy kind of stuff. Like, this camera is actually really good. 10 out of 10. Number 6 on our list is gonna be for anyone who has an older AirPods Pro generation that still has the Lightning port, and you don't wanna upgrade to the newer version of the AirPods Pro just for the USB-C port. It is a very specific use case, but if you are that person, I got you. This case converts your Lightning port into a USB-C port, which is super awesome because now I don't have to carry any Lightning cables anymore. There's a dude in Switzerland who just makes these out of plastic. This is what the inside of it looks like. It's just a port that snaps right into the socket and boom, it converts it. Now these still have the wireless charging aspect of it, but I just really liked the additional feature of the USB-C port. This costs only $40, so it's definitely a lot easier to buy a new case versus trying to buy completely new AirPods. This is number 6 on our list because it's really been a game changer to not have to worry about the Lightning port on this anymore. This was my last Lightning device. So thank you so much for making this case, and now I don't have to worry about that. And you know we couldn't go an entire video without talking about at least one bag. So here's my bag pick for the year. If you know what this is, then that's super awesome. But if you don't, this is the Mountain Hardwear Expedition Duffel, the 75-liter version, which is the smallest size that it comes in. It is basically a gear hauler. So if you have very tactical hobbies or a job that has a lot of really expensive equipment that you want to carry, this is the bag that you should consider. I got this on sale at REI for like 45% off. So I picked it up for about $135, which is definitely way under retail value. But I do think that if you can get it for that price, it is a steal just based off of the materials alone. There is a reinforced X-Pack bottom. You have really beefy backpack strap material for the shoulder straps. It's got a Velcro on it, so you can attach it like this and carry it if you'd like. We've got a lot of G-hook fasteners, which means that you're gonna be able to really cinch down anything that is inside of the bag. Opening up this top flap, you have a waterproof YKK zipper. And look at these zipper pulls, man. They are thick and chunky. We only have 2 external zippers here. One on the side, that's maybe for your phone, your wallet, stuff like that. And then we have a clear outside pocket on this side. You can put like your name or anything like that you want to put. There's cinch straps here on each side with, again, G-hook straps. So you just loosen it like that, and then, you know, so you can really pack the crap out of this bag. I have 2 pillows in here just to kind of fill it out a little bit. But what's really awesome, there's straps on straps on straps. You have compression straps inside of the bag. You have 2 compression straps on the outside of the bag. What's really awesome too is that once you are at your destination, you have 2 carrying handles on the inside, so you can just use this in like bucket mode where, you know, you're just laying it out and just having your gear very accessible to you. It is a huge opening. Like, you could probably fit, I don't know, a shovel in here. You could probably fit an axe in here. Just, yeah, like just the durable construction of all of the materials while still maintaining very lightweightness. Like, I think this bag is like sub 4 pounds. I would feel very confident with checking this bag, doing expeditions in this bag like it says. I picked it up to haul my camping gear, so it's definitely a little bit overpowered for what my use case is, but I think that this is gonna be a bag that's going to really last me for years to come. If you are in the market for it, you could probably still snag a deal. But this has been a really awesome bag to use. It also has all of these grab handles everywhere on the bag, which is like one of the really awesome features of a duffel. So you have that like duffel, wide open, big bucket style loading thing with actual backpack straps. All of these like straps, there's so many straps, so many things to cinch down, but I think if you are the person for this bag, you're gonna be really happy with it. Can't recommend it enough for only $135. Next on the list of top gear of 2024, these are very not new, but they are new to me, and they are the Peak Design packing cubes. I'm sure that you have heard so many things about them, so I will not bore you with the details, but I will say that they are worth the money. I was very skeptical. I think that this 3-piece set with the medium, the small, and the shoe pouch was like almost $100. They are so good. Like, it's really awesome. I've had cheaper compression cubes in the past. These have just worked really well. I love that they have a dirty compartment on the other side, so I don't have to bring like an additional laundry bag in order to, you know, store my clothes. And compression cubes in general are just, they're really nice to work out of. Once you arrive to your destination, you can just take this out of your bag, set it in a drawer or something like that, and then work out of this. And then once you're done, you know, it's very easy to zip it up, throw your laundry in the back side, and then just kind of keep everything together. That's probably the main benefit of using packing cubes versus, you know, Ziploc bags or just putting clothes directly into your bag, is that you get more organization with the packing cube in addition to a little bit of compression. So I think it's the perfect balance between functionality and practicality. You aren't going to be compressing as much air as an air compressed Ziploc bag, but it's a lot easier to use. So obviously there's trade-offs to everything. I've just found these to be really enjoyable to use. Maybe I'll do a full review of it. I don't know, because so many people have already talked about these, but they are on my list because I did purchase them in 2024 and I have taken them on every single trip I've had this year. So Peak Design packing cubes, if you haven't already tried them, I would say try them out. They're definitely worth it, I think, in my book. Hello, we are in the bathroom now for our 6th item of the year. It is the Dorai Bath Stone. It looks something like this. Now, it's basically just like a magic stone that is really good at absorbing liquids. Demonstration time. So I have a little bit of water and like, it's already drying. I don't know if you can see that, but like, just imagine you are getting out of the shower, right? And you step on this stone and your feet are instantly dry. Now, it's not a sensation that I've ever had in my life, but I will say that this is prime luxury. My feet are always dry when I step off this stone, which means I'm not tracking water all over my bathroom. And it just feels nice. These stones, I got them in a pack of 2 for $100, I think. So they're not super cheap, but it is kind of like one of those one and done situations. So I bought it this year when it was on sale. I do not regret it. They are awesome. This company also makes stones for dish mats. So if you are a hand washer kind of person, you might want to look into this. They are very clean. They dry really quickly, so there's not all these germs and bacteria that are growing on the stones. So yeah, this is number 6, item of the year. And last but not least, Swedish dishcloths. I feel like this isn't a new item for 2024, but this is at least when it became relevant and known on my radar. I've used Swedish dishcloths all year this year, and they have been really awesome to use. They're basically a replacement for your paper towels. If you ever use a paper towel, you could probably use this instead, is kind of how it goes. And they do a pretty decent job. You can also wash this in the dishwasher or in a washing machine, and they last quite a while. Like, I've had this dishcloth for about 4 to 6 months, and it's still fine. So you can buy them from a bunch of different companies. You know, something like this, a pack of 12 will probably cost you maybe $20, $30, if that. They're really awesome to use around the house, and it's been a real game changer for me for cleaning purposes. So number 10 of 2024, Swedish dishcloths. Try to say that 10 times fast, it's really hard. They need to come up with a better name for these things. Swedish dishcloths. All right, well, that's been it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 gear 2024 list. Maybe you got inspired for, you know, things that you can add into your life to help you try to be more productive or have your life be easier. But, you know, remember that all this is just like inspiration. You don't have to have any of these things. Like, life is great just how it is. So, you know, don't feel pressured at all to buy anything that you don't actually want to buy. But yeah, if you want to help support the channel, there are some Amazon affiliate links at the video description of all the things that we talked about in this video. But if that's not your vibe, you can also help support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. My name is Emerald from Emerald's Daily Carry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.